Hello? Thanks for joining us again on the channel. This one's been on my radar for a while, and now, thanks to a friend who got his hands on it, I finally get to share the experience with you. Before we get started, feel free to check out the discount link in the description and the pinned comment. Now, let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details.
Now, let's hear directly from our first reviewer about their experience.
This reviewer decided to try their first vertical mouse after developing significant wrist pain from using a standard wireless model with their laptop on the couch. The discomfort had gotten so bad that it even required a wrist brace, making the switch to this ergonomic mouse brought immediate relief, and they now feel they won't be going back to a traditional horizontal design. Our reviewer found the transition to be much faster and easier than anticipated. The new design naturally encourages them to move their arm from the elbow rather than flexing the wrist, which has been a major factor in their recovery. This makes the device particularly well suited for use in various locations, like in bed or on a sofa, though it works perfectly well at a desk too. The build quality was a pleasant surprise, featuring a high-quality matte material with an almost silky feel, far from the cheap plastic they had feared. Another standout feature is the sound of the buttons. They are remarkably quiet, with a full muted pop that feels much more premium than the usual sharp, clicky sounds of other mice. Furthermore, this client, who has medium to large hands, was pleased that the side thumb buttons are placed in a way that makes accidental clicks a non-issue, solving a major annoyance they had with their previous device. While the experience was overwhelmingly positive, there were a couple of minor points. This client was expecting a fully vertical 90-degree handshake angle, but the device orients the hand closer to 45 degrees. They also wished for a higher DPI setting. However, these are small critiques in an otherwise fantastic experience. The mouse is rechargeable, can be used while charging, and has proven to be an excellent solution for their wrist pain.
Cool. Let's uncover what our next reviewer has to say.
This reviewer begins by wholeheartedly recommending the switch to a vertical mouse for anyone's day-to-day computer tasks, suggesting that once you adapt to the design, it's a game changer for comfort. Our reviewer, who has particularly large hands, finds this ergonomic shape especially beneficial. They are a repeat buyer of this specific wireless mouse, which speaks volumes about its performance and value, as they wouldn't have purchased a third one if they weren't satisfied with the core experience. However, after long-term use across multiple units, a significant design weakness has become apparent. The primary point of failure seems to be the internal battery mounting. Our reviewer notes that the battery is held in place by what appears to be a simple dab of glue in a poorly fitting mount. Consequently, the device is not very durable. Dropping it or even just jostling it around in a backpack on a daily basis can be enough to knock the battery pack loose, leading to an inability to hold a charge or a complete failure of the unit. This exact issue has been the cause of retirement for two of their previous mice. Despite this fragility, the client feels it remains a bargain. Many competing products at a similar price point appear to be cosmetically different but share the same internal components, while more robust options are prohibitively expensive. The convenience of not having to swap out disposable batteries and instead simply recharging with a USB cable is another major plus. The bottom line is that if you treat this mouse with care and avoid rough handling, it offers fantastic performance for its cost and will likely serve you well for a long time.
Fantastic. Now, let's see what insights our next reviewer has to offer.
This reviewer wanted to share some thoughts on this mouse. As someone who really cares about how things look and how well they work, I've been super impressed. I'm a big fan of the color red, and this mouse's bright red shade just adds a bit of my personality to my workspace. It's a nice change from the boring black or gray that's usually out there. It just brightens up my desk. Beyond the looks, the ergonomic design is really well thought out. The vertical design naturally fits my hand, which helps reduce strain when I'm working for long stretches. What surprised me most was how quickly I got used to it. It felt natural and comfortable right away, making the switch from my old mouse easy. This client also appreciates the rechargeable feature. No more messing with batteries, which is great. The USB receiver was easy to set up, and it charges quickly with the included cable. It's both convenient and good for the environment, which I totally appreciate. Finally, the 6 buttons are placed perfectly and respond quickly. The adjustable DPI settings 800, 1200, 1600 are useful, letting me change the cursor speed based on what I'm doing, whether it's detailed design work or just moving quickly between different windows. Overall, this mouse has been a great addition to my setup.
And that's a wrap.
If this video was helpful, like and subscribe. Got questions? Let's chat in the comments. See you soon.